Monster trucks. Oh God.
Yeah, that's the thing that bothered me. That, like they never said, like in the movie, it's so unnatural the speech because it's Nickelodeon, so
Yeah.
you gotta keep it like child friendly.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh my gosh, and shit like that.
Yeah, dude. Like
It's,
fucking. Ugh.
I hate that in movies. Like
There
it's
was
so
this
fake.
one scene where this person just like threw up their hands and they were just like, "What the fuck?" And like I was like, "That's the perfect example for this movie."
Yeah, you were like, what the?
So we're not gonna go over the plot just because it's like
There is
there's none.
very little plot.
It's E.T. He finds something and then he tries to get it home, and then there's government or big business bad guys or something like that.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the plot. It basically plays out like E.T. So, but
Yeah.
so
So like.
I don't know where to start. It's such a mess.
Well, we can talk about the characters maybe.
Yeah, let's start with the main character.
A awful person.
Awful
He
person.
uses others. He does not give a fuck about anyone else.
No.
It's obvious. Like he's an asshole to his mom's like boyfriend.
Like
the
they
cop.
hint at a relationship, but he's so like oblivious and doesn't care about anyone else that like he like it doesn't even go anywhere.
Yeah. Like then there's this girl who just wants to, she just want to.
Throwing himself at him like a whore, and he's not even
She
caring.
just wants Nat Geo and chill, and he's just like,
Yeah.
he's just fucking like. I like trucks.
Yeah, he's like fucking like, I have dad problems. I like trucks.
Put my dick in the exhaust pipe. Basically.
Like fucking he's like, I got chewing tobacco. No, but like this movie's gonna breed like hundreds of little kids turn into rednecks. I swear.
There was very few like cars. There was pretty much only trucks in that fucking movie.
All the cars got like fucking ran over too.
Yeah. I was kind of disappointed that there was no like semi truck that was taken over by one of these monsters, whatever fuck they are supposed the creatures.
While we're talking about this, can you find out what that scream is called? Because I forget what that scream is called. The one that they used. We'll get to that in a little bit, but
I know it.
it's like William something.
Wilmer?
Wilmer, yeah, the Wilmer scream or something.
I forget what it's called.
It's like in every movie
Yeah,
ever.
I know. I used it in my fucking in that recent Bug Island clip, dude.
Yeah, no, but fucking
No, dude.
it was just so awful, and he's so awful. There's this one scene where like he like tries to feed the monster gas because the monster eats gas, and like he's taking the chick, and they stop at a gas station, and then he's like, he didn't have any money, so like, I'll get you back when she like pulls out his credit card, and fucking he like feeds the monster, and then he looks at the gas tank, and it's like $392. Like, what the fuck? It's bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, he never pays her back.
Yeah.
Either, and like
Maybe he pays her back with that dig. Who knows?
the Wilhelm scream. Yeah, that was like. That was one of the most obvious uses of it I've ever heard, dude.
It was like unnecessary too, because
Yeah.
like there was this scene where like this guy's car is crashing into or going off a cliff or something like that. Dude, so many people died in this movie too.
Yeah, I mean, the guy in the semi that flipped over, he was fucking crushed.
He was dead.
It was no
Literally
chance.
the car went and hit him on the driver's side.
Yeah.
He's dead. But like no, like they used the Wilhelm scream, and it's like they could have just had the guy scream. Maybe he was such a bad actor that they had to use it or something. I don't know.
Or maybe it was intentional, like a joke. But I mean, still,
Yeah, it's just
it's like why?
yeah, it's just so awful. And
Like talking about like death and destruction here. They destroyed so fucking much.
yeah, and like
they-
without any consequence.
Yeah, like the mother's like boyfriend was like a cop, and like he was like kind of
Also, the mom was in there for like fucking 5 seconds.
yeah.
It's not even like she was a famous actress that was too expensive. No, it was just not in the movie.
It was probably like his actual mom, dude.
No, and also like fucking like the whole shit with his dad or whatever, and then at the end when he fucking drives through his dad's house.
Yeah, it's like there's like a kind of a build up. Like he's like his dad like left when he was young or some shit.
I wouldn't even call it a build up because I mean
Well,
the
the kind.
climax was unsatisfying.
Well, yeah, but it is like it's a build up with no delivery.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like he kind of mentions his dad a lot in the beginning, and then when he eventually finds him, he's just like, oh, he's an asshole. Fucking running through his house.
Yeah, I'm
Then you
also
never
an
see him again.
asshole.
Never see him again.
Like yeah, and it's just so I don't know, and the whole love interest scene was so stupid and played out, and oh, this is all over the place. I wish we had gone through the plot, but I don't want to talk about this for 45 minutes.
Yeah. What is there else? I mean, when it comes to characters in general in this movie, everyone was so fucking underdeveloped.
Even Rob Lowe and Danny Glover were
Yeah,
terrible.
it's like they were there, but they didn't really fucking
Yeah,
like. Who cared?
because it was like, oh, Danny Glover, I don't know who that. Like you could tell that was just for the other people, like the parents.
Yeah.
But it's just fucking. And then I don't know, just and then the whole CGI and all that
Yeah, the
stuff.
CGI was pretty bad. But like,
It had its moments, but it was
yeah.
also like
I mean the monsters looked alright generally.
yeah.
But I mean they were ugly as fuck with those kind of points.
I mean, you know, dude, I wonder if there's gonna be like tentacle porn or
I probably will be. I mean,
probably
wouldn't be surprised.
yeah.
Just stay clear of 4chan for a while, I guess.
Yeah.
Um. What else is there? I mean, there was the whole thing about how there was three of these monsters, and apparently the one that escaped from them in the beginning was the child of the other
Oh,
two.
that shit was
Ooh.
so cringeworthy.
It's like,
oh.
and then it had all this hive mind shit
Yeah.
going on. Like, why?
I mean, that was neat, but it played no point.
Yeah, it was like, oh, he knows what we're doing, therefore they know. It's like, yeah, they're going home.
Yeah.
They're going.
It was just lazy writing.
Yeah, I mean, and then there was the bad dude, like the corporate asshole, who was just like, he was just evil. That was pretty much it. It's like, he was an asshole, he only cared about money. He didn't care about the, like, fucking nature. He didn't care about like animals or anything like.
Oh.
And that's like it. And like there's nothing redeeming about him. And that's like
One of the worst parts, and this was so stupid, was when like they went to the sheriff's office and the sheriff was just watching fucking SpongeBob.
oh yeah, that's
That was a thing.
SpongeBob. Dude. Yeah, cool.
I'm starting to think that maybe it wasn't M. Night Shyamalan's fault that The Last Airbender was so bad.
But what else is there to say about this movie, dude?
It's just fucking awful and
Yeah, I mean, you have the ginger kid.
dude, oh yeah, that was bullshit. The ginger kid got used. Like he's
Yeah,
like,
like-
he's like, hey, here's my 16th birthday present or whatever. Like, well, I mean, maybe you won't mind having a sneak peek at it. And so they tear up his car, put the monster in and all that stuff, and he doesn't even get to drive it.
Yeah, like this dude who just like had worked with the bad guys like the whole time.
They just left him there for the dangerous government guys or corporate guys to come and beat the shit out of him or something.
Basically. And I mean, like, he wanted to be their fucking friend, but they didn't give a shit about him.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. The main character's a piece of shit.
Yeah, I mean, like, apparently the girl in the story, like, really likes assholes, I guess.
Apparently.
Because she was, like, obsessed with him, basically.
Yeah, like, I don't even blame the bully in the fucking movie for even making fun of him. Like, he's a dick.
Yeah.
He deserves all of
Even
it.
the like bully dude, like his girlfriend, like the fucking asshole.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? Why?
It's stupid. It's like, oh, he's damaged, blah blah. And this is fucking
Like,
bullshit.
oh, his dad.
He's
left.
damaged and has long hair and blah blah blah. And he's fucking
Yeah.
like a mechanic and he's poor.
Oh, poverty, it's so tough, man. Like, he wasn't even that poor. It's like,
Yeah.
he had a job and everything.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I don't know, man. It's just fucking.
Like, honestly, like, when I saw the first scene in the movie, when they like, the truck pulled up to the, like, the oil field kind of place, that gave me, like, flashbacks to Godzilla, dude. When I found the moon tunnels.
Dude, okay, so like fucking, and then it's not even like it was just a bad movie experience in general.
So I mean, we knew it was gonna be a shit movie. I mean, we knew that before we even decided to go see it. Well, I mean, when we saw the first trailer for it like last year, I mean, we knew it was gonna be a shit movie. Just wanted to see how fucking bad it was. It was pretty fucking bad.
Yeah, it was fucking awful. I mean, we already rated it in the previous video, but fucking, I don't know. Wait, what is your final assessment?
3 to 4, not probably somewhere.
I'd say about 2.5 to 3. 3.
So 3, I guess.
Yeah, I guess 3 is about the average of what we were saying. So,
It's kind of
like, it has some like see it once type value, but that's about it.
like, you know, that scene where, like, out by the lake.
Yeah.
When they fucking went to the lake, cause like, well, they had to stay away from their house for some fucking reason.
Yeah.
So like, they had power.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there was a generator and they had the gas for it. but like, he was like, oh, we gotta give it to the monster. He deserves it. So they could have no electricity, so they had to sleep outside, like in.
Like, what a douchebag. He's like, no, she's literally like, yeah, this is my dad's cabin. He uses it in the hunting season. We don't have any motor oil. Well, we do, but it's for the generator. And he's like, well, that's okay. He deserves it.
Yeah.
It's just like seriously, get Shrek'd, bitch. You just got fucking owned. This shit's bullshit.
And then there is the fucking. Why did the monsters glow in the water?
Because they lived under whatchamacallit. It's like, think of it like animals that live in really deep ocean. They're bioluminescent.
I guess.
I mean, that makes sense to me.
I mean, they lived down in caves, so I would assume they were probably blind and used another.
Yeah, that part didn't make sense to me, but the bioluminescent part did.
Right. Yeah, dude. I mean, the ending, it was obviously a prequel to Pacific Rim.
For sure.
Yeah. Or Atlantic Rim, maybe.
Yeah, maybe Atlantic Rim.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's more likely. Yeah, I mean, if you want to watch it, you can watch it. I wouldn't recommend to.
Yeah,
So
I would wait.
don't pay for it.
Don't pay for it.
Don't fucking pay for it. If you do, you're a moron.
Illegally download it. I'm pretty sure that the government will actually like pay you money.
I hope they would.
Yeah.
And I guess, like, if you see any, like, tentacle monsters, like, eating your trucks, you should probably report that shit.
Maybe shoot them in the face.
Maybe, you know.
Yeah.
What happened to that dog in the movie? There was, like, a dog.
In the junkyard?
Yeah, in the
He just
junkyard.
fucking disappeared.
Yeah.
Probably died with the rest of the people that died in this movie.
Yeah, probably. Then there was the horse.
Yeah.
She was riding out for fucking reason. Not cool.
Like, this thing had teeth. And if it ate oil, but it lived in oil, why did it have teeth? They were sharp teeth, too.
Yeah, I mean, when they came home or whatever to their place, there was only creatures like them there.
Yeah.
So I don't see how they would fucking... Because that was the thing, they ate oil, so...
It's a liquid.
Yeah, they don't need teeth. I don't...
None of it makes sense.
Yeah, no... Like, there was a ton of plot holes and everything, but I mean, that's kind of expected, but...
Yeah. That is just fucking...
It's a Nickelodeon film and not a good one.
Yeah. And it was really stupid because like he couldn't even use his teeth to like freaking open the canister earlier in the movie too.
Yeah. But I kind of wanted one of those. You know the scene in Percy Jackson's King Kong
Mm-hmm.
where those worms like eat that guy.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted that shit to happen to someone.
Yeah.
That would have been neat.
Or like in what was it? Is it Slither or something like that? Or Tremor when like the worms going under the ground and like
Yeah.
oh shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's an awful movie. Don't see it. And that is our take on it.
But I mean,
If you just have to experience it, you're
I mean,
stupid
if
and
you
don't watch our channel.
yeah, if you wanna form your own opinion, I mean, you can go ahead and watch it and do that. I would not recommend doing so though. I mean, it's your money. You spend it however you want. I would recommend you just donate it to us.
Yeah, just save it for like Ghost in the Shell or something like that. Like
Yeah, like any other movie, honestly.
I kind of want to hear this from your experience. The shit that happened to me.
Well, like, before the movie even fucking started, there was like this commercial thing for Disney World or some shit, and like you have all these there's like characters like molesting little kids, you know how they go, and then you just saw like Buzz Lightyear's like arms and shit like patting a kid on the back or some shit, and like, they just saw like the wings on his suit. It's like, okay, it's Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah.
But then his fucking face shows up, right? And that shit, it does not look good. And this asshole right here, he just like has a fucking heart attack from that.
I literally like I suffer from fucking anxiety attacks and it triggered one so bad that I was almost having an asthma attack. I literally I was not okay for like I want to say about 5 minutes.
It lasted a while, dude.
Yeah, dude, like I couldn't breathe. I like it had already been like a trailer had passed and all that shit, and I was just like hyperventilating and that shit's like the stuff of nightmares. I'm not gonna be okay.
I think you should stay out of movie theaters for a while
Yeah.
to avoid that shit anymore.
I kind of want to get it on a t-shirt, honestly, like his face.
Yeah,
I want to see if we can find that commercial,
we need to, dude.
dude, so we can do a review on it.
Yeah.